Yo, Acro, what's happening, buddy? How you doing, my dude? Good to see you. Hope you've been well, brother. Just flying my brand new B-17 out. Flying from Bury St. Osmond, an RAF base nearby, to another RAF base that's actually still currently in use, called Duxford. Pretty sure it's still in use. Just shot a lot of bases recently. How have you been today, brother? Just finished the stream, all good. Cheers for asking. Yeah, glad to hear it, bro. Did you have a good stream? I've never played this, but I have a few friends who are into it. Yeah, flight sim's fun. I've always played flight sims. Yeah. Even when I was a kid, really enjoyed a flight sim. I'm not particularly, like, knowledgeable or good at them, but I just enjoy doing what I can in them, to be fair. And I've always loved the B-17. It's probably my favourite aircraft. So when Microsoft dropped the B-17, I was like, okay, well, that's me buying the B-17. What I'm really looking for is like a standalone multiplayer B-17 game that's got decent graphics and, you know, is decent. That'd be awesome. Sadly, I don't think we'll ever get it. We might get a single player though. I know Micropros are working on a kind of single player VR and also a non-VR B-17 game. Yeah, I like to just do this one to chill out. The older I get, the more I find that FPS just tires me out. So yeah, I like to take a break from it and do games that don't involve necessarily just go running around gunning people down. But yeah, the last few days have been crazy good. The views, the likes, the share, the membership, unexpected, totally. Yeah, no, dude, I saw that, man. I was like buzzing for you there. That's like awesome. It's good, but I just miss making grown men angry, and I like being yelled at by gamer dads on the consoles. I mean, armor is the right place for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But no, no, if you're onto a good thing, then definitely, yeah, do that more. That's people obviously, you know, enjoy your content. So it's always very rewarding when you can see that like translated into your analytics. Yeah, it's good when you get on the run. I've always just coasted along. When people see my like almost 20k subscribers, they're always like super like, oh my god, you must be like a really established streamer. I'm like, nope. No, I've just done it for a long time, chugging away, never really kind of making any massive headway with it, but it's cool. I'm not really here to my channel's not even monetized at the moment, to be honest. It got demonetized over copyrighted on a short, which nowadays wouldn't even get me copyright strike, so go figure that one out. Because they change the TOS all the time. But yeah, no, I'm kind of just happy to coast along, get the viewers I get, and you know, sort of use it as like a bit of a platform to showcase war pigs and my gaming interests. But I think no, it is really awesome to see also like so many armor streamers doing well at the moment, because like armor's not an easy one to stream on. Like, you know, sometimes people, you know, aren't really up for watching it. So when you do get like a crowd of people that are interested, you've got to like, yeah, definitely hold on to them. Me and ACAB played on Warpigs, probably one of the first servers we enjoyed. Oh, thank you, man. I mean, that's my kind of like focus over the last 12 months, very much so, has been Warpigs. I mean, we've been going for 5 years now, but these last 12 months have been absolutely insane. Our memberships exploded, our popularity's exploded. You know, we're a recognized name for our armor, and that's been super awesome. But it's taken a lot of my focus off and away from my streaming. To be honest, my streaming's become very much like a casual back hobby that I do now just to relax where possible. But yeah, no, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying the Warpig service, brother. Check out the Discord as well when you get a chance. We're hosting quite regular events in our PvE Vietnam Ultra Hardcore RP server. And the last one we did was insane. Like, we've had quite a lot of streamers in there. Riot's hopefully going to be making the next event. Maverick's been in there. Raven's been in there. Had a Nepab was going to join but couldn't in the end. So we had like a load of other streamers that I'm forgetting. So I'm yeah, definitely I like getting streamers into our events because we always like make them look super cinematic, and it's good to like have people there capturing those kind of those. It's like, you know, your artwork that you're putting together. It's nice. All right, so we're about to come into landing, and I fucked this up last time because I was going too fast, so I had to abort the landing and go around. So I'm just going to be gradually reducing my speed. It wants me to sit at about 108 knots. I'm not gonna lie, that feels like super dangerous. If that does not feel like it's like enough. It feels like you're gonna stall out. So I'm probably gonna sit more about 120 and then reduce it down to 108. Just as I come over the threshold of the runway. And you can actually see the runway off to my 11 o'clock low there. It's not lit up, unfortunately, so joined. I'll keep my eye on it. Sounds good. Oh, awesome, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, that Discord's a great place to be for streamers. I mean, one of the reasons I founded Warpigs was to be a variety game community, but also to be a streaming network. So we've got streamers, content creators that utilize our Discord to meet other streamers and content creators and network and collaborate with them. Yeah, I definitely like putting people together and helping new streamers out, because I get it as a small-time streamer myself, like struggling, like, you know, I get it. It sucks when you put all your heart into something and it doesn't land, or you don't get many views, and unfortunately that is the nature of YouTube and social media in my experience, is that, you know, you can put a lot of time into videos and not many people see it. So you just got to be like willing to plug away at it and have some patience, and I think people sometimes just need that kind of that support and reminder. That's kind of what Warpigs likes to be. We like to, you know, people share their content, they share their channels when they go in live. They let if they're doing it right, they support other Warpig streamers. You know, it just gives you some structure to giving and receiving support rather than just being out there on your own doing it. My experience is metal birds, any kind of takeoff is... Oh my god, I'm coming in far too fast here. Alright, this is just insane. Like, oh fuck, I fucked this up. Fuck this up. Well, I'm fucking truly. It's not going to be enough runway. But I'm going for it. Oh god, this is a fuck up now. I'm going to have to abort. I'm literally... I mean, try again. These B-17s are motherfuckers to fly. They, yeah, they do not do things quickly, including slowing down. No, you're good, dude. It's not you, don't worry. No, I enjoy having... It's nice to have people that chat in the stream, to be honest, because not a lot of people kind of chat. So, and you know, when you're always watching those like advice videos on like how to be a good sort of live streamer, and they're always like, you know, no matter whether you've got people in your channel or not, you need to try and speak and talk to yourself. And I'm just like, no, that's not me. I can't do that shit. Like, I need someone to give me some like back and forth. It's really hard just to just talk constantly on your own with no one to communicate back with. So I used to be a Battlefield esports shoutcaster, and occasionally did it with other people, but usually I soloed. And again, it's like really hard, especially when you're doing like events that last like 2-3 hours, and you're having to think of constant things to say to keep people interested. That shit's hard. But no, I quite enjoy. This is why I stream, is to meet people. So no, you're all good, brother. Don't you worry about it. All right, landing gear down, flaps down. I can't find the runway. It is out there somewhere. My speed is still very high. I'm an introvert though. Most comfortable when nobody says anything. You don't need to explain. It's difficult. No, I hear that. I'm quite happy to just spend time on my own, to be honest. Although the older I get, I have to admit, like the more noticeable I find, like you're more susceptible to feeling lonely, I guess. But no, I also like being on my own. I like my own company. It's a hard one. I get it. It's like I'm an introvert in an extrovert's body. I feel like I'm off center from this runway. Massively. I'm sorry, I'm going for it. I am off though. Speed's good. Losing altitude nice and gently. Need to get back on that center line. I am a little bit high here. I'm very high. Not too high. I'm moving. Woo! These things are not easy to land. But land it I will, sir. Tail dragger as well, so it's like, oh god, it's all over the fucking place. There we go, we got it. We got it. It's just about managed to stay on the tarmac there. Woo! Yeah, that was insane. But I think streaming is like, because if I didn't stream, I would like be very antisocial, like, because I don't really go out, do all that sort of stuff much anymore. I go out, but you know, it's getting expensive these days, and to be honest, I just like being at home. So yeah, streaming is a good way of kind of talking with people. Yeah, that was an okay landing. It was not my best. I'm not gonna lie. That was very average. Do love this fucking aircraft though. It looks so good. Such a sexy airplane. Hmm. Car parking brake on so we don't run into the fuel point. We're good. Hey, any landing that you get to walk away from is a good landing. Yes, sir. So they say. So they say. Yeah, that was nice. That was good. Let those spool down a little bit. I wish you could hear like the engines ticking over, just from the heat, as they would be after a long flight like that. Okay, that was good. Getting hungry. I'm just happy that people enjoy my shenanigans. I don't play armor in a serious way. I have 14k hours in armor in total. I just can't be asked to sneak around and get upset over gear. Yeah, I mean, like I said, a lot of like-minded people to chat with and play a game. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's something. This is problems like armor has never been designed as a sweaty game, and I don't want to ever be like the kind of person that sounds like they're telling people how they should and shouldn't play the game. At the end of the day, we can all play the game we want it, and it is just a game, but it's just when you get people that are like super sweaty and they're just like all about the kill death ratio, it's just like I don't know, like I feel like the true nuance of armor is lost on those people a little bit. It's like this isn't Call of Duty, this isn't Battlefield. Kills and deaths, like it doesn't matter the same as it does in those games. Yeah, that for me personally, this is why I prefer like player versus environment, because you just have a more rich experience. In my experience playing that, it's not this kind of like PvP sweatbox where you're going up against people that just repeatedly play out the same sweaty tactics like day in day out with no actual sort of skill as such. It's just they know how to play the game, and they know like they've found something that works and they just do it repeatedly over and over again. And that's like one of the things that I want to kind of try and reduce where possible in the Warpig servers, so it becomes a more fluid experience that isn't just people repeating the same experience over and over again. There's freedom to do whatever you like doing, the work on the common goal, even if you're not shoulder to shoulder with someone. Exactly. It's like we're not saying that we're not like trying to be like Nazis here or anything about how the way people play armor, but it is a game that requires a certain element of cooperation, coordination, and planning, tactics, and teamwork. If everyone on the team just fucked about and did whatever they wanted to do, spent the whole time barbieing, then the team's gonna get rolled on. But that's why I cast the net far and wide with Warpig servers. We've got casual servers, where people can go and they can just enjoy the game without any kind of feeling like there's any responsibility to like actually play the game seriously. And then we've got servers that enable people that want to be organized and want to sim up and kind of execute the game in that higher state of mind. Then that's an option for them as well. So I think that's the key to life is have something for everybody, because yeah, if we didn't have our casual servers, then we wouldn't be able to run our more organized servers, because everyone would just be in those servers instead, and that's not great. You want something for everyone. All right, just a little fun side note here. The mountain on the left-hand side of this valley is called Snowdon, and it's the tallest mountain in the UK. We're also flying over where they filmed some of the scenes from House of the Dragon in that quarry just to our left. There's quite a lot filmed around here, as you can imagine. It's like quite a sort of rugged Spartan area that's in keeping with like a Westeros type style feel to it. And I'm just going to be headed into what's called the Mac Loop, which is, as it suggests, a loop that pilots from the local RAF bases use to practice their low-level flying and navigation, using the canyons as a course, I guess. Ooh. Some turbulence there. pulling some G's around this corner here. So you'd think that this was all like loaded in on my PC, but this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Everything you see is being streamed off the internet right now, which is insane when you think about it, because the level of detail in 2024 is significant. At this point, it's pretty much a one-to-one of the Earth. Like, you know, it really, they really have done crazy things. Like the actual topography, like where the land is, how high it is, what kind of vegetation, you know, it's all there. It's all there, and it's all fairly accurate as well. To be fair, like, you know, I've spent time driving through these valleys as a kid. And yeah, like where we're flying over right now, that's a little restaurant we used to go to when I was a kid. Jesus, that's crazy. Yep. Down there's another little. So yeah, this road that I'm flying over right now is, oh, it's beautiful. I need to go for a drive down here again sometime soon. Yeah. Yeah, it is just, this is God's country. So we're actually in North Wales. No one ever knows about Wales, to be honest. Like, it's, I grew up on the border of Wales, and I couldn't tell you much about it, to be honest. They keep themselves to themselves. Good people, the Welsh. There isn't much in North Wales except for mountains and valleys like this, really. It's beautiful. In fact, the whole of the West Midlands is like this, pretty much. Maybe not quite so mountainous and but definitely all the valleys. Yeah, I mean the graphics is incredible. Like, it is just so incredible how good looking you know, how good it looks. And this is the Hawk T1. This is what the Red Arrows use, which is the RAF display team, equivalent of like the Blue Angels. And these Hawk T1s are pretty redundant these days. They're pretty much only used as training jets now, and for the RAF display team. Sure where that was, but you're not a million miles away from where I grew up, actually. See if we can find it. I have a guy in chat often from Wales, but you're right. I don't know anything about it except that the accent is interesting. Yeah. No, I think Wales, it's one of those kind of places where, apart from the cities, there isn't like a great amount sort of like going on. It's nice that way. It's like a lot of, it stayed kind of like a bit like a time capsule, really. It hasn't been like massively built up, and there's no like massive industries poisoning the land there. You know, a lot of it's very like agriculture driven. And water. A lot of water. A lot of lakes. Oh, there's Lakeville, Mike. Cycled around that lake so many times with my parents. Fuck me. Bull Lake. So we are headed in the right direction. I'm really good at navigating. I always got a good sense of direction. More hills out there to the north. Which country are you from there, brother? Yeah, this was like beautiful area of the world to grow up in. Definitely, it was. Didn't appreciate it when I was growing up, but when I moved away and that's not fair. I did appreciate it growing up, but like I didn't. Yeah, you appreciate it more when you're an adult. I mean, I don't. I live in a really nice place now. To be fair, it's very similar to like this kind of area actually, but maybe not quite as nice as where I grew up. I feel like I'm not far from Riffin here. Beautiful. Oh, Jesus, look at that. That's crazy. Look at that. Alright, feel like this is Welsh bull flying over, maybe. Oh, recognize that bridge. Yeah, we're not far away at all now, actually. I'm a little bit over. I drove over that bridge last week, actually. Ah, yeah, we are. We are exactly where I thought we were. Eastern Europe, Bosnia. Oh, nice one. Oh, we'll go for a little flight over there in a second. I got you. I used to have a pen pal from Romania, actually. Yeah, so maybe not a part of the world. What's up, Chris? How's it going, buddy? I take it you're talking to Akko there. Just showing Acrobata some of our beautiful countryside. It starts flattening out a little bit around here, but then you go into where I grew up, and it starts getting hilly again. Get around, what can I say? Alright. I fucking love this game so much. I forget, like... Well, I forget how fucking amazing this game is. How good it looks. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, this is the local town to where I grew up. Not shortly. Ah! I know where we are. Oh, we're literally coming over. Yep. Okay, nice. Ah, and there's home. And that is the little village that I grew up in. Just there. Yep. Yeah, so I grew up here. It was beautiful. It was, we had incredible views. There's nothing really much about, but we used to get to see all these like beautiful hills and not really mountains. None of them were mountains. but no, they were still beautiful. So this is, I don't know if you can really see it now, but essentially this is a river coming around here and going along here. I grew up around here, and I used to go out hunting with my air rifle or my shotgun, and we used to go around sort of like this area, these woods. These woods weren't here when I grew up, but this area around here, yeah, we used to. And this area around here, this is a railway track, so we used to go lamping for rabbits along here. Yeah, it's swimming or fishing, both actually. So see if I don't know whether it's going to let me go far enough, but so that's the golf course. That's the 49. So my buddy who I grew up with, he owned this farm here. And he owns, so that's the farm, those are the lakes, and he owns everything pretty much from this road over here to the left all the way up here north. And right, it wasn't a massive farm, but it had, like, you know, obviously quite a few fields, and we used to, well, they used to rear pheasants and game birds in these woods, and during the winter, twice a month we'd go out on a Saturday and go shooting, and that would start about sort of 8 o'clock in the morning with like a cup of tea and maybe a bacon egg sandwich, and then we'd all go out, do 2 or 3 drives around these woods, come back at about 11 o'clock, everyone break out the port, the champagne, you know, the brandy, and then they'd all start getting pissed, and you know, and then we'd stop for lunch about 1 o'clock after doing another drive, and then there'd be more alcohol, more piss, and then we'd go and do a few more drives, and then we'd all go to the pub after having a big meal. So yeah, it's a big. I grew up in probably pretty much the same. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like your trees probably look a lot cooler than our trees. I'm not gonna lie. Our trees are like very boring trees. But yeah. So yeah, we had swimming, fishing, shooting, hunting, all locked down. I had a very like active childhood in that regard. I was very fortunate in that kind of a regard, really. And this is an old RAF base that's flying over, I believe. Not mistaken. Oh, have I got the right? Oh no, it's over there behind us. Actually, that's the old RAF base. You can just about make out the runway. And then you had these like cool ass hills. Yep. And this is like an old extinct volcano. I actually went to school in the valley. In this valley here to my 12 o'clock, where I'm pointing the aircraft little pointer. Yeah. 5 years of solid bullying. It's great. No GCSEs to show for it. But we make our own luck in life, I find. But yeah, this was actually quite a beautiful place to go to school. And then ended up going to college a little bit, well, I say a little bit further down, much further down the valley. Completely forgot I've got a cup of tea here. God damn, it's gone cold. But yeah, it's very interesting topography in this part of the world. It's an area of outstanding natural beauty, World Heritage Site. So, and it's also where J.R. Tolkien based The Hobbit off. not the Hobbit, sorry, the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit, I guess. Raven Arms, shithole. And again, this was just like I had to drive, go on a bus. It took us about an hour and a half to get there in the mornings, and an hour and a half to get home. And it seems like really quick when we've flown it in a jet traveling at like 500 miles per hour, but when you're on a bus traveling at 30 miles an hour, stopping at every village, that shit was long. And this is where I went to college. And sadly, so literally we're just about to fly over it now. Sadly, this is actually a castle we're flying over. One sec. Fucking, so the college was there, and you can actually make it out. It's not rendered in, sadly, in the game as a castle, which is, you know, come on, Flight Sim, get your shit together. It's a fucking castle that's been there for like 1,000 years. Render it in. And so the grounds to my college was a castle, so that's pretty cool. So like when all my American buddies are like taking the piss, going, you know, oh, you grew up in like Harry Potter land. I'm like, well, yeah, you kind of got me there a little bit. I really did. And then we start going further south, and I get a little bit lost, to be honest, because I didn't really go much further south apart from on a couple of occasions. Again, beautiful part of the world, but oh shit, passed out. And we're back. But no, absolutely beautiful part of the world. Yeah, incredible, really. Yeah, no, just really incredible place. Definitely very fortunate to have grown up there. That's a race course we're flying over. Very small race course. Race course nonetheless. Alright, let's go fly over Bosnia. So all I know about Bosnia and Croatia is you guys just had the rowdiest civil war back in the 1990s. You might need to help me. So we've got Sarajevo. Pretty sure that's to do with it. I have a lot of bullies in school too, because I'm tall and skinny, but I thought anyone got suspended a lot. Well, that honestly, that's the way to do it. And if I ever have children, that's the way they'll be getting raised, to under certain circumstances definitely defend themselves. We can dance if you want to, we can leave this world behind. If you can't dance and I can't dance, then you're no friend of mine. Got so many planes to choose from. You know, I really like this the Havilland DHC 6300. It's a fun little plane to fly. It's you normally end up flying it in like these like real small island places that have got like short ass runways. Yeah, like that Outer Scaries, this kind of place. This is a fucking nuts one to land at. Let's land here. Let's not do it in the night time. I'm gonna do it live weather as well because I'm a psycho and I want to crash and kill all my passengers. Fly over the Una River. It's really beautiful. Cool. All right, that's what I'll do next. Una River. You're gonna have to let me know where it is. They've done a really good job of rendering this in. It has to be said. Let me just take a quick look around the site. I think this was like one of the main kind of like little airports that they wanted in the game. I mean, just look at that. That's just that's incredible levels of detail. So they haven't got like all the buildings accurately mapped, but they have got most of them. And the actual ground, the vegetation, everything, yeah, it's pretty fucking accurate. Yeah, it really is, isn't it, dude? This is why I want to show it to you real quick, because just before we head over to Una, I mean, yeah, this is So what I'm going to do, I've got flaps down. I'm going to leave my parking brake on. I'm going to gun it with the throttle. Get my RPMs up. And then bang, hit that. Hit that parking brake. So it is picking up speed really nicely. It already wants to lift off a little bit. So I'm just going to pull up a little bit here and oof. All right. Landing gear up. We've got a good rate of ascent. Pull back on the throttle slightly just so that we're not overstressing the engines during the climb. No smoking. There we go. Look at that perfect angle there. As we, I think this is downwind. No, that's not correct. This is the, oh, this is something or other leg. Someone told me. What leg of the pattern are we on right now? I mean, look at that. That is just, and that's all streamed as well. That's not installed on my PC. That's what's absolutely insane about it. Is that's all internet right there, pure internet. Shut up. Look, if you want to fly the bloody plane, you can do, you annoying little sound bot. Think rate. You can fly. You're gonna stall. Everyone's gonna die. That's what you sound like, stupid plane. All right, flaps are down. I can't actually tell what my speed are because the dials look too small. Oh, there it is. 100. That'll do. I'll come in at about 80. Drop it down to about 80, but I'm not dropping it down to 80 until we get a little bit closer. I am far too low. 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 I'm gonna hit the fence. I'm gonna hit the fence. Bye bye fence. And we're down. Okay, we're down. We're down. We're down. Oh fuck! I'm actually gonna do this. Nice. There you go. That wasn't too bad. I don't know where you meant to taxi to now. Okay. You gotta like turn it around on the runway. Oof. That would take some skill, to be fair. Easy. Yeah, right? Okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna fall off the runway a bit here, but it's fine. Oh, look at that. That's sexy skill right there. And the question is, can I get it off the runway again? Probably not. Fuck it. Has he got it, guys? Has he got it? Oh, fuck me. Like, being a passenger, let alone a pilot, would take some balls. Some serious fucking balls to do this job. That is a scary fucking place to have to land. Right. So yeah, whereabouts is Una? North corner of the border with Croatia. Okay. Budapest. Is that Belgrade? There's Belgrade. Damn, it's really built up around here, isn't it? I thought it'd be like super rural. Yeah, that didn't tell me much. That was pretty much what I was thinking. Below Zagreb. All right, let's look for Zagreb. Zagreb. We'll find it. Ah, there's Zagreb. And nice mountains. Left, left. Oh, okay. This sort of way you're thinking, this like river. Follow this river along. This does look like it'll be beautiful. I'm not going to use a B-17 for this though. Okay, I'm going to Hawk again. I don't know how to explain it's below Zagreb. Oh, I went up. Okay, my bad. So, okay, that's... So, I don't know how to explain it. It's below Zagreb, further down. Oh, is this it? Set it to daytime. Zoom out. There is Sarajevo. It's next to Banga Lunga. Lucca. Sorry, I got dyslexia. One moment, sir. Feel like it is really hard to explain, isn't it? In this kind of I've lost that right there. There's that. Go down. Yeah, and the delay doesn't help either, does it? Okay, stop. I probably was. So let me look again at the name. Banja Luka. Oh, there's Luca. But that's not Banja Luka. Find Sarajevo. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard to find. Says. Ah. Does that help? Okay, left from there, directly left. Whereabouts? Just I'm just not. I'm not moving too quickly, letting the delay catch up. Bit more left, sorry. Novigrad. I think I've heard of Novigrad. No, you're good, dude. Don't worry. You know, you're fighting a delay here, so we'll figure it out together as best we can. What's I'm thinking about it? Set it to clear weather. Oh, Beeson, yeah. You're looking at it. Yeah, it is there. That's my area. Oh, nice. All right, cool. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's like, is this the river you refer? Oh wow, yeah, that looks like it could get really sick around these turns. It's gonna be interesting taking the Hawk T1 down this. Oh wow, yeah, this is incredible. I'm just going, yes, that's the river. Bahik, the biggest city in the area. You were born there. So, where's the city? Is that the one that's off? I didn't look too closely at the map, but this is, yeah, this is a nice area. Wow. I guess there's like a lot of farming goes on around here, agriculture type deal. Everything looks like pale though. I imagine this is possibly because the satellite imagery is a little bit out of date. But yeah, I mean the river looks. I don't know. Is it this blue in real life? Because it looks so beautiful. It looks really nice, dude. There's some like turquoise colors in there, some green, some like blues. Yeah, you don't tend to see that. Our rivers are all just brown and muddy. All of them, but some of them. It is. That's the color. That's awesome, dude. That's sick. The other reason why it probably looks a little bit sort of autumnal is because it's the if I set it to summer, and I imagine everything will look a lot greener. Let's do that real quick. Everything just gets really green. That is a pretty cool feature, I have to admit. Oh, nice. So, okay, this is the city, got you. It's beautiful setting. Yeah. Because was this like this area like badly affected during the wars that they had in the 90s, or was it like just sort of like pockets of areas that, oh god, this is gonna be tight. That's where the river goes. Okay. Oh, we're not making that. We're not making that. No way we're making that. Wow, this is beautiful. Almost my birthday. Oh, it's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Or today. God, don't crash. There's a road there, but there's not a road there. It's quite hilarious. So what I suspect's probably happened there is the road wasn't built when the satellite imaging was taken, or I don't know. Oof. Oh, right, got you. August. I'm sorry, my bad. That makes sense. Not so much we're surrounded by the mountains as you can see. Yeah, no shit, dude. Was not too difficult to defend. I mean, yeah, there's only like so many mountain valley passes, I guess, that would have like, you know, been an option for them to like send troops down. And look at this, would have been like a nightmare to fucking push through. Like, I guess, you know, these valleys, like, yeah, just like one road, like blow it up every other mile, and you're just like, yeah, that's destroyed that road. Oh, fuck it in the ball sack. It was going so well. Yeah, and that's a nice area. See if we can start. This route really is beautiful in real life. Driving next to the river, I don't know if it's pretty in summer or winter. Yeah, I imagine both. Do you get like a lot of snow here as well in this kind of area, or is it generally tend to be a bit more like drier? Right, yeah. Air traffic control always having to go at me about something. Yeah, you didn't take off, ask for permission to take off. Oh, you can't land your aircraft there. Oh, you can't fly your aircraft into our air traffic control tower. You can't fly a real aircraft after playing 10 hours of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Man down, yeah, right. Yeah, you got a lot of snow? Nice. Nice. Let's throw on a snowstorm. That's the sensible thing to do when flying at low altitudes. They politely told me to fuck myself. I can't tell. I think I'm losing altitude here at the moment. Yep, I am. There we go. Regaining altitude now. Oh, Jesus, it is windy. I'm just going to try and pull out of this. Alright. Let's reduce that angle of attack there, because I'm going to put myself into a stall if I'm not careful. .200 knots. How do people do this in real life is beyond me. Yeah, I mean, you've got to just really trust your instruments. You know, and the instruments that these pilots are using nowadays are like, you know, pretty reliable. Oh, there we go. Knew that was coming. Beautiful. Look at that. But yeah, oh man, the skill it must take to do this is incredible. Yeah, I mean, back in the day as well. I mean, these aircraft are all analog. There's no digital, so everything is, you know, everything is dials and switches. Yeah, this aircraft is due to be phased out. It's used as a trainer and a display aircraft on the RAF display team, but honestly, I think its days are pretty much numbered. This is the Royal Saudi Air Force colors, apparently. So I think these guys probably bought a few jets off us back in the day. Doubt they still use them, but maybe they do. It's a good trainer aircraft. Aircraft replies must be only ones you can see. Why have you been replying, bro? I haven't seen your Yeah, I don't know why, whether it is like, because it's being streamed, but the clouds on this just don't look as good as the clouds in 2020. I just feel like they look a little bit like weird. And I think I've got everything set up to produce the best quality. People, what's that? I think Chris, I just switched from the top chat. Oh yeah, shit. Were you in the wrong chat there, Chris? Yeah, everything's set to ultra. Even got my seatbelt visibility on, you know, because it's got to comply with the law. Maybe I should set that to not 30, maybe 120, and then it's not wigging out. What's this? What does this do? Oh god. Got better? Worse? Increases frame rate. I've got NVIDIA, so I might as well use NVIDIA. I don't know what any of this does, but fuck it. Put it on. See what happens. Probably make shit worse. No. Shit looks better, actually. Stuff feels smoother. Clouds don't look much better, but... Yeah, sorry, Chris. I don't think I was seeing any of your replies there, broski. Can you see any mountains down below? No. Except for the cloud mountains. Oh, there you go. There's a little bit of land below us. Let's dip down into this little bit of clearing here and see if we can see some snow. Throttle back. They have definitely upgraded the ATC in this game, that's for sure. And out the sun we go and into the horrible cloudy mess that is this snowstorm that Acrobata is making me fly through because he's a sick fuck. It's like some Eye of the Hurricane type deal. I don't really want to fly back into this cloud. Fly over Mackinac Island. Yeah, no, I will do, buddy. Yeah, I mean the scenery is pretty sick, isn't it? Yeah. Give me a second. I'll just I'll got like a little low level flying in the snowstorm. It's gonna be ridiculously dangerous. Oh god. Am I upside down? Oh god, I am so fucking... Okay, there's the ground. Yeah, you want to do this in real life. Probably got a mount... Oh my god, it's getting bumpy. You much for being thrown around in the aircraft, it will... Oh. Ooh, she's got some kick to her this storm. Got some freak to that geek. Alright. Back in. Oh, fuck me. There's the ground. Comes up at you very quickly. You still got time to react. Whoa. 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 I'm not sure where the ground is anymore. Okay, there's the ground. Ooh. Right, what was the name of that island? Where are we going? Mackinac Island. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. All these valleys within a valley. Within a valley. It's crazy. Alright. Right, didn't die in the snowstorm. Mm-hmm. First things first, flight conditions. Nominal. Right, where are we going? Give me an idea, Chris. Why haven't I flown yet today? Top of Lake Michigan. Oh, top of Michigan, next to the bridge. Okay. Remind me where Michigan is again. The fog has to help with radar detection at least. We need to go play some nuclear option. Remind me where Lake Michigan is. That's by Chicago, maybe? Is that the bridge? Alright, there you go. Look at me, straight in there. Look at me, like, just want to prove how much great knowledge I have about America. Okay? Great knowledge. Greatest knowledge. Oh, this does look like a nice place to go on holiday, though. But I bet it's chilly.
Kilo Mike Charlie Delta traffic. Hart Aerospace November 19454.
I think I've done too much in this aircraft, actually, but I do like it, I believe. I mean, like, it's a lot of engines for such a small aircraft. But this thing fucking flies fast. So this is the old top of Lake Michigan.
Center. Hart Aerospace November 19454. 4 is type Hart Aerospace ES. 30. 1 mile southwest of Kilo Mike Charlie Delta. 1100.
Yeah, no, I bet you wouldn't want to go here during the winter. This is far too far north to be comfortable during the winter. It looks like it'd be nice during the summer. Let's just check. What have I got it set to at the moment? Boiling cloud. Don't like that.
Roger. Hart Aerospace 454.
Hot summer's day. I'll do. You know, let's throw some wind into the mix just because I'm bored. Yeah, instantly everywhere looks like a lot greener. I'm assuming this is like you just get yourself somewhere on the edge of the lake there and little lake house, or do you go inland and Airbnb it? Little boat down there. Supposedly the boats are all meant to be like real time, 1-to-1 accurate. About to do, yeah. Yep. Right, I'll reduce my altitude somewhat here. Speed as well. Speed's good. This aircraft's like surprisingly easy to fly. Don't get me wrong. If you're a passenger right now, you'd be feeling that that descent. It's a Taurus and a historic. Oh fuck! Oh fuck it. Okay. It's just a little. Oh, Chris. Oh god. All right. Get them brakes going. There you go. It's historical elements fought over between the British and the Americans, also the Indians in the Revolutionary War. Yeah, I could see it being like quite a strategic point. To be fair, I can remember to go up. I can. Okay, there you go. Given its position, I'd imagine being able to hold the northern straits here, would have been a massive strategic win for whoever owned that island. It's pretty cool that you can zoom out. I mean, you can't zoom all the way out, unfortunately. I think you used to be able to, but no, you can't. But you can still get a good feel. Like Chicago is somewhere. Oh, it'll be all the way down there when it'll be like all the way like fuck me. You don't realize how big this lake is. Jesus, boy. Although you can see the bottom of it, to be fair, or can you? I'm guessing that's Chicago, kind of like over there on the far side. Yeah, it's nice though. Nice part of the world. Stuff to see in the old British military fort. Most people make a day trip to the island. It's expensive to stay on. Yeah, right. I can imagine it being one of those places. To be fair, that's like quite expensive to. Strange things. Right, have I got this installed? Do okay. Well, let's go and do a bit of this then. Valley. Do Dubai. One night in Dubai. Watch me fuck this up. My stick isn't calibrated. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I want to speak with your manager, sir. You can't. He died in the plane crash. go. I've got a clue what I'm doing, but let's give it a go ho. I'd be really looking to do races.
Cleared into the track. Smoke on. Too low. No smoke. You're
Oh,
flying too low.
I don't think I spoke on. Hey, let's figure that one out. Restart. Restart this attempt. The fuck's smoke gonna be under? Miscellaneous. I'm guessing. Tools maybe? No, it's not gonna be tools. Try. Thought there would be a miscellaneous and liquid drop system. Don't even know what that is. Power performance brake, autopilot systems. No, it's not gonna be any of those, I don't think. Why can't I just tell you? Cockpit. Can't see it being anything. Cockpit. No. Smoke. Let's see if I can just search smoke. Smoke on, off. Brilliant. There we go. Right. Okay. Toggle smoke. That's what we want. Right. What makes a good button for toggling smoke? That one does. Oh, wrong device. Okay. Sorry. Actually, that one's probably better. Yeah, let's do that. Restart. Got to be higher.
Cleared into the track. Smoke on. Incorrect rotation.
Oops.
You're flying too low. Get back up. Incorrect rotation.
This is fun.
Too low.
Fuck me.
Rotation. You're flying too low. Get back up.
God damn it. 8 seconds worth of penalties already. Nice. Yep, that's me. Looking all badass. Not great. Okay, where did I end up in this hellhole? Not even on the, not on the world board. No one expected world board, but why not even get to, yeah. Oh, world record. Oh, personal score. That's terrible. Try one of the others. What else do I stream? Oh, let's see. So at the moment, nuclear option, seafarer ship simulator, armor, flight simulator, chivalry 2, what else do I stream? Crusader Kings 3, farming simulator, Looking at my Hell Divers, Fast Food Simulator, Bomber Crew, occasionally American Truck Simulator, Ready or Not, Schedule 1, U-Boat, World of Sea Battle, occasionally War of Rights. Those are the main ones. And then a little bit of Battlefield here and there occasionally as well. Yeah, a little bit of everything, really. A little bit of everything. Go Monument Valley. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I had to do the whole list. It's the way my brain works. That was just filler whilst I was getting my Steam up. This is going to be interesting. Monument Valley going to be very hot. So I think the handling of the plane will be a little bit different, maybe. Who knows?
Cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Is it appearing yellow, orange because I'm too fast? Is that, or is that just like the color of it? And why is it so laggy? This is not going to be easy to do in the lag with the lag. Hoping this lag settles down.
Pylon hit. Incorrect rotation.
Shit. Wow, this is hard to do with all the stream stuttering, or screen stuttering rather. Oh, well, at least I've got something to blame it on when I do very well. Ironically, it's appearing absolutely fine on my stream. The start is only locally to me. What is that about? That's crazy. Oh, there you go. It just stopped. And it's back again. It's when I'm flying low. That's what it is. It's loading in all the details. Oh. Yeah, that's not easy to do with the lag. Yes, the stream looks good. Yeah, it's weird though. I'm going to try that one again. Yeah. That's so strange.
Cleared into the track. Smoke on.
Yeah, I think it's going to do it again.
Incorrect
Oh,
rotation.
fucking no smoke.
Incorrect rotation.
That's a lie. Better than it was before. I think it's just like because it's being streamed, it's loading.
Incorrect rotation.
Oh, good. That's
Too low.
very low, yeah.
Incorrect rotation.
Oh, I could really go for a Pizza Hut right now. It's so damn expensive these days. Enjoying his rotations, man. Yeah, it's fun. All right. Spielberg. I thought it might be like the Steven Spielberg Ranch or something. I've got a little sailing cruise ship as well, and a massive oil tanker. The oil tank's pretty good fun actually. Let's go for a little. Let's go out on the Grand Banks. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to sail out of Gloucester. I've always wanted to sail out of Gloucester. Where's Gloucester? Gloucester is. I know where it is. I know where it is. South of the New Fees. Miles off here. Need to find Boston. Where's Boston? That's what I need to do. Find Boston and find. Put these planes ready to land, and this guy in the middle just doing what he wants. Massachusetts is above here, so yeah, it's pretty sure Logan is Boston. So this is a cool thing about Flight Simulator. All right, it's not the best feature. It's not the best done. There are better games out there for it, but the like boat simulator is pretty good. What am I trying to do here? I don't even know how to turn. What you how to turn? Okay, that's good. Oh, there you go. That's how you turn. That's so weird. Okay, there we go. And we're away. So, if you guys know your early noughties movies, you might recognize this harbor. This is, in fact, the harbor from the film The Perfect Storm. And yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. They've even got the lighthouse. Um, set about set off the back of the book by the same name, which referenced the 1991 sinking of the Andrea Gale, which was a long line fishing vessel, which was fishing east of the Grand Banks, I'm led to believe, possibly as far out as the Flemish Cap, when it was sadly caught by a double header storm front, which just so happened to be whilst they were cruising back home. So unfortunately, the crew was lost with all hands. But yeah, but these guys, they had an incredible job, incredibly dangerous, and terrible kind of situations, living situations. Often, because they were having to work a lot of the time for very small pay. They were spending a lot of time away from home, and it puts all sorts of stresses on people. So it's interesting learning a little bit about this kind of corner of America. You're up late. I mean, soon, but insomnia messed up my sleep pattern schedule this weekend, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm always up late. To be fair, I have a terrible sleep pattern. Well, not terrible sleep pattern. I sleep well when I am asleep, but but actually, I'm gonna have to go to bed soon. I'm probably up in a few hours' time. I say, got to like just go out sailing and chill it out. Is that the island that's got Niles Pond on it? Who knows? Let's relaxing. Let's put some storm in the background. That'll be cool. It's hurricane. Probably a bad idea. So that's what happens if you decide to put hurricane on. We'll probably not leave that on because it's literally impossible to even just be able to steer. Now we know. It's all the storm stuff. Let's do this. Hmm. It's getting absolutely swamped there. At this point, I'll be putting out a Mayday call. Here we see Major Pickles sailing through Blagoob Lagoon. What's up, Raven? How you doing, buddy? You had a good day, dude. Yeah, right now I'm attempting not to sink my little sailing ship. Tropical storms. There you go. That's probably. Oh no, that's not better. Let's move that up. Move that up. Move that up. Let's move that up. Why have I still got this fog? Now I'm confused. All right, let's try that again. This time with less chance of sinking. I really want to get the fishing trawler so I can authentically recreate the passage of the Andrea Gale on our last voyage. Something I've always had a lot of interest in. So the book took a lot of liberties with the truth, as did the film. And I do believe there were quite a lot of ensuing lawsuits from the families. Is there anything this man can't do? Shoot at people, swing a sword, fly, sail? I mean, talk about talent. What can I say? I am the Major Pickles. See, that's looking nice out there at the moment. Wonder if... Alright, so I've got this mod that enables me to have wingmen, AI wingmen, and I'm just wondering what happens if I put this dude, if I do this. Does it work? It does work, but the buddy is under the water. He is a submarine. Let's see if we can improve that slightly. Still under the water? Be great if we were submarines, wouldn't it? Maybe the step over needs to be this way. Ah, no, that seemed to be better. And then it was not. That's a shame. It almost works. It's so very close to working there. Freaky, I'm very close to this island. Ah, so this is the island with the lighthouse on it, if I'm not mistaken. You actually see that in the film. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's put it to daylight so we can actually see what's going on. Get like a nice dawn going here. Ooh. Morning has broken. All right, nice. Let's put a little bit of weather out there. Push. There you go. Oh, it does not like that. Frames have dropped. There you go. It's probably going to get over itself shortly. Or it might not. Yeah, I appreciate the stream has got a little bit away from what we were initially doing. This was initially a B-17 stream. I might go back and do some B-17 stuff in a bit. Let's see if I get my tablet up now. Try to find my map. Alright, so I now want to start heading northeast. Oh, we're really in that wind now. Oh, it's 6 a.m. I head off. Nice one. All right, guys, look after yourselves. Thanks for stopping by, my dudes. Really genuinely appreciate the interactions in the stream tonight, guys. So you all have a good rest of the evening. I'm gonna probably head back to do some B-17 stuff and then jump off myself because it's getting late. But yeah, you look after yourself, brother, and stop by any time. It's always appreciated having people in the chat that talk. So yeah, man. And I'll keep an eye out for you if you're up and alive tomorrow. We've got an event on Monday night as well. It's in the in the NARM server. All the details are in the Discord. So feel free to join us for that because it's going to be a fun one. Let's fly past New York in a B-17. That would be cool. Philadelphia. There we go. Let's take off maybe from LaGuardia. Oh, it's lag. Interesting. You know what? Newark. Let's set off from Newark. That's like quite close from the center to the center. Do you want Ali stuck in here? Be poor puss.
Tower, military November 19 or 45. 4 ready at runway 22 right. Departing straight out.
See how we get on. This could be interesting. A little bit off the center line here, so let's correct that early on. All right. Give it full beans. What on earth is going on here with this ship? Where's that famous baseball stadium? That's somewhere around here. Because we're on Staten... Are we flying over Staten Island now, I think? Freight terminal. I remember I made a clip once flying over those exact buildings and someone took the piss out of how unrealistic they looked in 2020. If you look at it now, they look like super realistic. Again, considering all of this is being streamed, it's pretty impressive. I think the stadium I was talking about, yep. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's like, yeah, it's a bit further south over there. Statue of Liberty. Flying over. This isn't downtown, man. Which one's like downtown and which one's uptown Manhattan? There's the site of the World Trade Centers. You guys got some really nice buildings in New York. I don't know whether I'd like to visit here, to be honest, though. I just think it's too many people. Too busy. Too much population. I'm quite happy to stay away from these big mega cities, if I'm honest. Just go and experience it just for once. Just to see whether, you know, it's for me or not. But I just imagine like everything's like just... I don't know. I imagine there is some like really nice places, but... Yeah, I think that amount of people would be just like too much. It just looks so built up. Is that the Big Apple? Can't remember, or is that the Croc? It's Big Apple. All of these B-17s, they really do look... Got a swimming pool. Outside swimming pool in New York. Imagine that's not very usable during the winter. That fucking Concorde down there? Yeah, that's a Concorde. There must be a Concorde on that docking. Must be a museum. Gosh, all these buildings, man, it's like insanely tall. Oh, accidentally just put on my landing gear. I'll be doing that. Have a little pause here. Free camera. Okay. So It's done a lot of work to flew here in 2020, and yeah, they've had quite a lot of details here by the looks of it. That World Trade Center 7's building. What on earth is that? These look like the skyscrapers, or they're about to be skyscrapers, I'm guessing. Big ones by the looks of it as well. Isn't this like the mayor's island or something, and it's like owned by the mayor or some shit? It's like a locked off island that no one can just like get to. Kind of looks like a military base, to be honest. I'm guessing at some point it probably would have been a military base. Statue of Liberty looking very fine. See if I can get a nice little picture here. Could have done with getting a bit closer, really. A bit higher. I am a real American. I don't think I'm going to get the right shot. I need to fly a little bit more. Get there. It's worth doing. It's worth doing. Right. Now I've got to remember. Uh-oh. Ooh, almost. Oh, that fucked up. Wait, isn't that the bank that Sully crashed into when he was having his dream? Maybe not. Well, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry, sir, you can't park that there. Oh dear. And it gets worse. Maybe if I put my undercarriage down, they'll forgive me. There you go. We're in New York, guys. We got here. We're in one piece. Everyone's totally alive. Just with our hands in our pockets, looking at the air. All right, so I'm going to jump off, guys. It's getting late. I'll be back on tomorrow. Probably hit some armor tomorrow at some point. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and thank you for your engagement this evening, guys. It genuinely makes it a lot easier to sit here and not have to talk to myself. So yeah, you guys look after yourselves. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. If you're new to the stream, check out the Warpix Discord. There's a link in the channel description. To the rest of you guys, peace out. Have a good night. Peace.